The pandemic hit us hard since first quarter of 2020. Not only public health, but equally important is the economy, and one of the most that suffered is real estate, specifically condos and townhouses, wherein, according to PSA and NEDA, was enjoying a boom fueled by influx of foreign nationals like Chinese and Koreans, either doing business or work-related in the Philippines. It's been a year, and the situation isn't doing any better, with job loss, business closure, and the market that fueled the real estate now retracting. Many would-be investors in these condos or townhouses are in danger of foreclosure, with no incoming rents, and most have even lost their jobs, looking for solutions or at least get something out of it. One of the most and talked in real estate foreclosure is the Maceda Law. Maceda Law, or RA 6552, is an act that provides protection to buyers of real estate on installment payments. It will be boring to explain each section and provision of the law, so we just tackled the most asked questions regarding this one. What is Maceda Law and the transaction it covers? Maceda Law is a statute for protection of buyers of real estate on installment payments against onerous and oppressive conditions, is declared a public policy. This law is on the side of the home buyers should there be any misdemeanor committed on the side of the developer or the seller. It covers real estate buying transactions or financing for residential properties such as house, lots, and condominiums under installment payment terms. Purchase transactions on industrial lots, commercial lots, sales on tenants, and mortgage sales are not included. The Maceda Law aims to protect buyers from unfair installment terms and conditions. Maceda Law serves as a remedy to low-income and middle-class buyers who wish to own a property. Who is covered by the Maceda Law? The law stated two types of qualified buyers that are protected. One who has paid at least 2 years of installment in all transactions or contracts involving the sale or financing of a real estate on installment payments. Properties covered include residential condominiums, apartments, houses, townhouses, and house and lots, among others, but excluding industrial lots, commercial buildings, and sales of properties to existing tenant under Section 3 of the law. Second, one who has purchased any of the properties enumerated above, but who has paid less than 2 years of installment. This is under Section 4. In delay or in default of the payment, or should the contract be cancelled, can I still claim? Section 3 of the Maceda Law, buyers are entitled to a refund as well as grace period so long as they have paid for at least 2 years or even less. On defaulting, buyers who default on their payments of installments are entitled to pay without additional interest the unpaid installments due within the total grace period they have earned. This total grace period has been fixed at the rate of 1 month grace period for every 1 year of installment payments. However, this right can only be exercised by the buyer once every 5 years of the life of the contract and its extension. On contract cancellation, if the contract is cancelled, the seller shall refund to the buyer the cash surrendered value of the payments on the property, equivalent to 50% of the total payments made. After 5 years of installment, an additional 5% of every year of payments will be added, but not to exceed 90% of the total payments made. To apply, actual cancellation of the contract must take place 30 days after receipt by the buyer or the notice of cancellation. This notice of cancellation or demand for rescission must be a notarial act and upon full payment of the aforementioned cash surrendered to the value of the buyer. On grace period, in times of crisis, say a pandemic, the Maceda Law grants 2 months of grace period if you have finished 2 years of installment payments. However, taking into consideration the economy, and if you have no other income, it's best to proceed with the cancellation of the contract. You're at least entitled to 50% refund as long as you paid 2 years worth of installment payments. If paid for less than 2 years of installment, technically aside from the grace period, you cannot receive anything but you can have it assigned or assumed to another. Section 4. It is for those who has paid less than 2 years. The buyer is entitled to a grace period of not less than 60 days. This is counted from the date of installment became due. The seller, on the other hand, is entitled to the cancellation of the contract. If the buyer fails to pay the installment due at the end of the grace period, the seller, however, must first notify the buyer of the cancellation or of the demand for rescission of the contract. This notice or demand must be a notarial act and shall only be rendered the cancellation or rescission effective 30 days after such notice or demand has been made. Assume balance or sell and assign my rights or property to another. Yes, under Section 5, those buyers covered by the Section 3 and 4 have the right to sell or assign their rights over to the property to another person. They may also reinstate the contract if they so choose by updating the accounting during the given grace period. This transaction, however, must be made prior to the actual cancellation of the contract. The corresponding deed of sale of assignment must be done by notarial act. Pay of balance without additional interest. Is it allowed? Yes. Under Section 6, the rights of the buyer include paying in advance of any installment or full unpaid balance of the property's purchase price. This can be done at any time without incurring interest This full payment may also be annotated in the certificate of the title over the property. What if the developer says that the contract agreement has more weight, which will have more bearing? The Constitution tells us that no law impairing the obligations of contracts. However, Section 7 provides that any stipulations in any contract that is contrary to Sections 3, 4, 5, and 6 are deemed null and void. This particular provision serves to protect those who may have overlooked the fine print of contracts during the signing that has been required by real estate contractors or developers. In relation, PD 957 or the revised rules and regulations implementing the subdivision and condominium buyers protective decree may instead be explored or applied. How is the Maceda Law refund calculated? Does it include the down payment? Section 3, specifically letter B of the paragraph of the law, provides that upon consideration of the contract to sell, the seller must refund 50% of the total payments made. For those who have paid installments for 5 years or more, an additional 5% for every year will be added with a 90% cap. Down payments, deposits, or options on the contract shall be included in the computation of the total number of installment payments made. It is important to note that some fees or charges may be adjusted or imposed by the developers, so it's best to consult a lawyer to maximize the refund. And lastly, does the Maceda Law apply in housing loan from a bank? Yes, it does. Section 3 says, all transactions or contracts involving the sale or financing of a real estate on the installment payments, including residential condominium payments but excluding industrial lots, commercial buildings, and sales to tenants. Furthermore, Section 2 declared protection of buyers of real estate installment payments against one onerous and oppressive conditions. It does not say developers or banks, but the conditions set by them. It is worth noting that one of the latest rulings of the Supreme Court in Orbe versus Philinvest in 2017, Philinvest was made to refund Orbe even though she was in default.